Anyway, this is PulseWave Trading. I'm here with Dex. I think I'm going to have to turn my camera off because it's overwhelming my computer. So my apologies to the ladies. It's going to have to be Bill Murray today. So anyway, how you doing, my man?
Doing great, man. It's great. It's good to be here. End of the week. It's the weekend. Yay.
Yes, it is. And we've got a special Friday webinar today. Some really cool things. So I'm doing something special, Dex.
What you going to do?
You excited? Here's the thing.
What you got cooking, man? What you got cooking in the kitchen?
Crypto traders love PulseWave Trading, as they should.
Yes, they should.
Right? We can't blame them for that. When something's awesome and incredibly attractive, dare I say, sexy,
There you go.
you can't help but like it, right?
That's right.
Like how our metrics, whenever my bald head on of women, just you can't even stop it. They try to suppress it and they can't. The ladies they can't help it. You know, it's actually I'm actually feel bad about it because it's disrupting relationships. And
they call
I feel
it
bad.
animal magnetism.
Dex, I was born this way. Okay,
Whoa.
I was born this way. So here's the thing: crypto traders love PulseWave Trading, as they should. But you know, you get the thing with cryptos is it's most natural to go long with cryptos, right? You buy it and then you sell it, and we've got two ways of doing that. We have our USD pairs, where people in and out of a stable coin called USDT, or there's actually a few different kinds of stable coins that people go in and out of. But not too recently, maybe, I don't know, a month, 2 months ago, I'm not sure how long ago, we have our BTC shares, BTC reports, where people are able to trade in and out of Bitcoin. And this is for people who your primary concern is to stack Satoshis. You want to end the day, end the week, end the year, end your glorious life with more Satoshis than you started with. Absolutely. And this is actually a very noble goal. And I've kind of gone back and forth over the years on what was more important to me. And lately, I just find it really soothing to stack Satoshis and not really worry about dollars as much. Though usually they go hand in hand. Often they go hand in hand. But here's the thing: if Bitcoin is sort of stale or down, that can get boring. And so one of the things what we're going to talk about today is how you can actually make money, gain Satoshis, shorting Bitcoin and other cryptos. So it's very exciting. And here's the thing, before we get into that, and probably too early to say this, but we've got a cool thing that we've been doing, sharing my screen here. We've got something brand new, and the response to it has been really, really great. We've gotten a bunch of people who've signed up for this. This is our free price trigger trade of the week. And the first week we did Litecoin. This past week we did ZRX, which had a really nice move early in the week, and we caught some nice profit on that. So that was a lot of fun. I was thinking of doing forex trade next week for our free price trigger trade of the week, but in light of today's topic, I'm gonna forego that. And I'm going to be doing a short next week. I haven't chosen which pair I'm going to do, but I'm going to short something using a platform we're going to look at in just a second. So if you go over to PulseWave Trading and right in this blank spot right here, it will say free account. I'm logged in, and so that disappears because our website is magic. It knows I'm logged in, and so it's not offering me a free account. But if you're not logged in, you're not a member, it'll say free account, and you'll come to this page, and you can join and start getting access to the free price trigger trade of the week, which next week is going to be a watch. Next week is like the most bullish week ever, and it doesn't get triggered.
I know, right?
Well, here's what I'll do. I'll trade a pair that I can go long and short on, and I'll show you both. That's what I'll do. So either way, we'll have fun. So this is what you end up with this free membership. Sorry, I moved my microphone and it makes that sort of fart sound. It goes. So here's what I do on the free price trigger trade of the week. So last week, you see all these posts, Tex?
That's what I'm saying.
These are all our updates.
Your workhorse.
So for example, let's see. This one's probably one of the boring ones without a video. And most of them are this. That was a good one. So this was Monday. Our stop was hit and we closed in profit. And then the rest of the week, I complained that my stop was too tight because I could have gotten more gain. So, I'm transparent with that kind of stuff. So if I make a mistake or the trade goes wrong, we're going to show it to you. We're not just going to cheerlead it all week. This was good because we had a profit. It just could have been bigger. And so this is my screencast showing you the details of that trade. So that's what you get with the free price trigger trade of the week. You just got to go to PulseWave Trading. In fact, I'm going to throw this in the comments. I'll give you the direct link. And we have some people in comments. Here we go. So first, let's say hello to a few people before we show our example. Welcome. You seem to always be first, Santana. It's amazing. And as Chris says, if you ain't first, you're last. Chris just came back this week. He had a little, I'm sorry, HW. I'm not supposed to reveal his identity. I'll give his social security in a little while. I'll flash it on the screen.
Wow.
He's back and he's killing it already. In fact, he got tweeted the other day. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, he got tweeted because he said he paid for a subscription in the first hours back or something like that. We love to hear that. Crypto Dino, what's up? Second place is just first loser. These are all references. These are all references to. I know how to answer this one. Dex is definitely a dollar guy. He's asking if you stack sats or is the dollar too.
I like both.
He likes both. Oh, this is interesting. My executive cat lady is telling me every time I click something, the stream goes janky for a second. Yeah, I know. It's a problem. Doing the best I can.
It's the YouTube thing, isn't it?
Nah, it's more my computer than anything else. We got to get me a supercomputer. All right, so here's what we're looking at. We'll do our best with the audio that we have for today. So, I'm going to show you guys. This is our Bitcoin pairs sheet, and the only reason we're showing you this is it's almost Friday afternoon, and we're not going to be placing any new orders for today. And if you are going to use this to place orders, and you don't know how to use the price triggers, good luck with that.
We take no responsibility whatsoever if you're not a paid member. We take no responsibility.
We don't even take responsibility for pay.
Trading is risky and should not be entered into without doing your due diligence. You can lose more than your initial account. Always trade with money that you can afford to lose that will not change or alter your lifestyle.
Not only that, but our disclaimer is in the description. So read that, folks. It's in the description of our YouTube videos. So check that out.
And we always trade with stops. Not trading with stops is the fastest way to the poorhouse.
Yes, it is. All right, cool. So let's, for example, here's our EOS trigger of the week. So if we wanted to go long with EOS, I'm going to open KuCoin. Maybe you're using Binance and, whatever it is. It's very simple. I'm going to grab that buy trigger. I'm trying not to speak while my computer does things because Jen is telling me that it's farting out.
Sounding robotic, yes.
Yeah. So I'm doing my best here. So I'm on KuCoin here. You might be on Binance or Kraken or something like that. So when I look at I'm going to pause between my clicking. So when I look at the buy trigger right there, I'm copying that. Be careful I don't edit it because I'm logged in and it'll actually edit it for everybody. I grab that and I want to see if the high of the day has gone above that trigger. So this is a trade that has not triggered. The buy trigger for EOS is 0.0039 Satoshis. Okay. So that's its Bitcoin value. And it hasn't even come close to that. Okay. In terms of going short on KuCoin, it might have done it, but let's see here. KuCoin's not working for me. The low. So if I wanted to go long, it would be very simple. I would create a stop market order and put the price trigger in there, choose my amount, and click buy EOS. That's very simple. By the way, in the past, I've used stop limit orders because that's all Binance has, but stop market is preferable if it's available, and it is on KuCoin. On Binance, I don't know if it's available because I don't have access right now.
And real quick, so if you think he's going too fast, once we're done with this webinar, you can always go back and rewatch it and pause and fast forward and all that good stuff. Also, it should be noted that different brokers use different order types. All right. There are only three order types: market, limit, and stop. However, there are multiple variations of said order types. So, for instance, depending on which broker that you're using, because we have people with us that watch us from all over the world, they may use something that says stop limit or stop market. Stop market is the orthodox way to say stop order. When you're using traditional stops, for those of you who are used to trading stocks and used to trading maybe futures contracts, you have a buy stop and a sell stop. All right. But a stop order in its purest form is really a stop market order. What that means is once your price has been triggered, once the market trades at your stop price, your order is then sent to the market as a market order. All right. And that's something that you don't have a problem with in good liquidity type markets. You don't have to worry about slippage and things like that. Or if you do have some slippage, it won't be, that bad because it's a liquid market. Illiquid markets, however, if you use a regular traditional stop market order, you can see massive slippage. So in order to avoid that, some people like to use stop limit orders. The pros and cons of stop limit order is that if the market does not trade at your price, then you're not in there, and that can be both good and bad. So, for example, if you were going to buy, X amount of shares of Apple stock, and Apple is currently trading at $200 a share, and you said, I'll give a little bit of room. I'm going to buy it if it hits $2.01, and I'll put my stop limit at $2.01.5. Well, some news could come out, and the actual stock could go from where it is now at $200 and rocket to $210. You're not filled. The market jumped right over you. No prices traded in between your stop and your stop limit price. So you're not in the market. Transversely, if you were looking to get out of a trade and using that as a stop to get out of a particular trade, same thing. The market can bounce above or below your price if you're using a buy stop limit to get out of a short position. So stop limits need to be understood before you use them, because you may or may not be able to liquidate a position, but it can also be used if you're opening a new position. Just remember that you may also get skipped and not get filled on your open position as well. So it's very important that you know and understand the different types of order types that exist. And on our website, we do have a tutorial going into depth on the various order types and what some platforms look like and how to use those order types if you would like further information on that. And I yield back to my man, Frank.
Yes. Hi. So I was just being insulted by Chris in the comments.
Oh, no.
Gosh. No, it's okay. So anyway, the point is very easy to go long cryptos using the price triggers. What's difficult is going short. Now, KuCoin allows you to short Bitcoin or XBT using their contract trading. And I'm not going to go to the homepage because it's going to slow me down. But if you go to if I just clicked on KuCoin here, you could go to QMEX, they call it. And from there, you could short BTC, and they have very low, really no KYC requirements. So that's thing to do if you're looking to go short Bitcoin. And by the way, one of the reasons I bring this up, right in our room this morning, first 2 or 3 messages of the day are people who are actually getting gains by shorting Bitcoin. They used, I'll show you exactly what they used. They used this sell trigger, 8,066 on Bitcoin, to go short on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin right now is over $100 below that price. So they used platforms such as you could use KuCoin, you could use Kraken, depending on where you live. And depending on where you live, you could use this one, BitMEX. So there's different ways to get on BitMEX. I'll let you research that for yourself. But BitMEX actually has a handful of different pairs that you could trade. It's pretty similar to what Kraken has. Kraken has 8 different pairs. They have 8 different pairs. And then this ups and down thing that I'll let you read on your own. So what I'm going to do on the free price trigger trade of the week this week is choose a pair that a Bitcoin pair, maybe EOS, maybe Cardano. I'm going to look at the charts and see which one is more interesting for the week. But I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to go short a crypto using BitMEX. So I'm going to do that with EOS. I actually already have an EOS short working right now. And Dex, you know, I'm going to be learning along with you folks this week because I haven't used this very much. But Dex and I were working on this before, and it was fairly easy to go short. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the Bitcoin pairs price trigger report and grab today's sell trigger for EOS. So that's right there. This is, talk about free trade of the week. We're giving them like 30 free trades of the week right now.
This is a one-time. This is a once-in-a-lifetime situation. Yeah. So take advantage of it.
Get your screen shots ready. So grab this one. This is the short. So here's what it would look like, and we're not going to be on very early today, so pay attention. So with quantity, I'm going to go with 10, and for leverage, I'm going to go 2x, just because Dex thinks that's a good idea. So that's what we're going to go with. And by the way, the type of order we're going to use, Dex was just talking about it. We're going to use stop market. And again, I was used to using a stop limit because I learned how to trade on Binance using the triggers, but we have stop market, which is preferable. So when you have access to stop market, and by the way, when in doubt, most of these exchanges will give you a description of it. And if you are part of PulseWave Trading, even if you're part of the PulseWave free, feel free to reach out to us and ask us if you're confused about anything. We're there to help you. That's what we do. That's one of the benefits. Not only do you get access to your dashboard and your reports and all of the stuff that we offer at PulseWave Trading, you get access to us. Even with your free account, you get access to us. So very important to join those Slack groups from your dashboard once you join. So for example, free membership, as soon as there's a little button right there, and you could click that to get into the free one. All right, so I'm going to go with 10, and this is the trigger. You put it right there in the stop price. And then over here, I think we went with last time, right? We decided to go with last over here, Dex.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
And we leave close on trigger. We do not check that. So that's it. We grabbed our sell trigger, we popped it in there, and the idea with a stop market order is the order is not going to be triggered until that price is hit. And when that price is hit, it's going to place a market order. And so that's the idea behind how it works. It's actually less work than placing a stop limit order because you don't have to figure the spread. I did a video late last night, Dex, and I could not remember the word spread.
That happens. That's how you know it's time to go to bed. You've been up.
That's exactly, dude. That's exactly.
That's how you know.
I forget what I was saying something like slice. Like I'm like, there's a word and I can't. I said, I was saying space. That's what I was saying. I was like, you want to see the space? I'm like, that's not the word though. And then as soon as I finished the video, I was like, spread. Yep. So we're putting our sell trigger right there, and then we're gonna click. We're gonna click set sell stop. And it comes up with this big thing that warns us, tells us how much it's going to cost, tells us all these little details here. All right. So you could read through this, order value, cost, and then we're going to go. So then we click sell. I don't know why my dictionary came up, but it did. So we click sell, that order was submitted, and now you can see down here under my stop orders that I've got 2 orders when they're identical because I just did a test before we went on. Now, we don't like to trade cryptos too much on the weekends, so if these don't get filled soon, I'll probably cancel out of them before the weekend because for several reasons. I don't want to be stressed over trades on the weekend, and because liquidity gets really weird and the volume and stuff. So that's it. It's pretty simple. I see there's in the discussion. All right, so Chris is saying Kraken will pay you in USD for shorts. Okay, interesting. And longs, but they allow XBT to be your base currency. And then they start talking about cats. So we're way off topic today, but that's all right. Hey, folks, it's a Friday. Give us a like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. And tell your grandmother to join PulseWave Trading. Anybody you can get your hands on, we appreciate it.
Please like the video, share the video. You never know who these videos may be helpful to.
Exactly.
And it's what we do. We're giving people an opportunity to make some money in these markets, in these very strange and weird markets. And I say that because every time the stock market is falling in price, President Trump does a pop-up press conference, and then the markets revert.
Yeah, he's not making it easy on you.
I'm just saying.
He's just saying.
He has become a trading system in and of itself. When you see his face, or when you see that podium with the mic, and it says the president is, imminent, or whatever.
Dude,
go ahead and get your order.
I got a business idea. We start a secondary business called Trump Triggers.
There you go.
Call them PulseWave Trump Triggers, and all it is we set Jen, our executive cat lady. We get her sitting next to a TV, waiting for Trump to come on, and then she sends out an alert.
I love it.
And tells you to go long the Dow or something like that.
I love it. All right. Yeah, look, you can't argue with success.
We could call it Trump Cat Lady Triggers. Something like that.
Yeah, between Trump and Hack, I can't tell you which one is more reliable. So far, they've both been extremely reliable.
It's amazing. All right, man. Hey, we said this was going to be a short one, and we did it, Dex, probably for the first time ever. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Again, here's how you benefit. Going to send that link out in the chat. But if you are watching this video almost anywhere, because it's all over the place, link is in the description. Usually it's the top link to get your free membership. Next week's price trigger trade of the week. Now I'm locking myself in. Now it's official. Next week's free price trigger trade of the week is going to be a short. And so, it's going to be a pair that we can go long or short, and we're going to do both and follow the trigger trade for the week, and I'll show you how to manage it. And so check that out. It's going to be very cool. Go to pulsewavetrading.com, and all the wildest dreams will come true. I can't back that up. Read our disclaimer in the description. That's all I got, Dex.
Well, I'll tell you this, though. Always remember this. All right. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can from these markets and give nothing back to these markets. Peace.